What's up, guys? Welcome back to yet another riveting episode here on the Avion Awesome channel. Today, I figured that I would do something just a little bit different. I figured that I would give you all a tour video of Élöik's school bus. This is my friend. She happens to live in a school bus, and it's a shorty, and I'd like to show it to you. So, if you guys are ready, let's check it out. So this is Élöik. She is from Montreal, Canada, and she lives in this shorty school bus. Hi, Élöik.
Hello.
How long have you been living in your bus?
7 months.
7 months,
No.
full time.
Full time, 7 months.
You don't own a house?
No, I don't.
Why did you pick a bus?
It was. I was not searching for a bus at the beginning. Actually, I was looking for a van. My old dream was the Westphalia, but when I searched for when I was going to buy something, I found that it's a friend.
Yeah.
that had converted that bus already, so it was already most of the job was done on it, so it was
Just convenient.
something very convenient for me. Yes.
Okay. How old is the bus?
It's a 2005 bus.
2005. Did you actually intend to live in a vehicle, or were you just looking for a van or a bus or something like that just to go traveling in? Or was this the ultimate goal, to live full-time in a vehicle?
I wanted to travel for sure because it's on wheels, but first of all, I think I wanted to try the minimalism way of living.
Yeah. So you just wanted to try minimalist living to its utmost.
Yeah, I think that's it. But finally, it's not the most minimalist thing we can have. I saw other people since I'm around that are a little bit more
Minimalist than even you are.
Yes, it's still big.
It's still big.
Yes.
How long have you been in the States? Since?
It's been 50 days, I think, today.
So almost 2 months.
Yeah.
So you came down here to what, escape winter?
Yes. I'm here because of the weather.
Yeah.
And as we can see, I am wearing a little dress today, and it's more than 20 degrees Celsius in my bus, if you understand that.
Which is about what, 70 degrees, I think, in Fahrenheit, something like that.
I'm not sure. I never know.
But it feels good.
It feels good. It feels good. It's not like this every day, and during the night it's a little bit cold, but really it's nothing beside what I have in Montreal right now. They had a big snowstorm yesterday, and I don't have snow right now. It's really good, and my water is not getting in ice.
Yeah, it's not frozen.
Not frozen, so it's really nice.
Okay. Well, let's go inside then.
Okay, welcome in my home.
Whew.
So here is my kitchen. Here's my sofa. Here's another sofa. I choose. I have that little table. It's brand new. My friend Jerry made it for me, and we changed the light, but you don't see during the day. But you can. I have lights in there, in those. It says Arrêt because I'm from a French country. Actually, you said I'm from Canada, but I'm from Quebec, from Quebec province.
Anyone watching this video will just think it's Canada.
Maybe.
Our northern neighbors.
Maybe not. Okay, so I have I have everything I need. I don't know what you want to.
All right, so tell us first of all, like, how do you deal with like your power needs? Like, what do you do for power?
Oh, power needs. I have a solar panel on the top, on the roof, that are connected to my batteries that are all behind under the bed.
How much solar, how much wattage do you have right now?
Right now I have 270 watts. I had 470 watts, but we had to take off 200 watts because, I don't know, it was not working as well as it was at the beginning. So I had to change that.
So, and how many batteries do you have?
2 batteries.
What do you do for like your water situation? So you know you have power, you have 270 watts, you've got 2 batteries, and you've had no problems with that amount of power. You can get everything done.
Yes, my fridge is the thing that takes the most of the energy. It's a used fridge that I bought for a cheap price. It was on a boat.
It was on a boat?
Yeah.
So it's a little bit older, so it uses a little bit of extra energy.
Yeah, probably. But that's why I need the energy, most of it, because I want to have fresh food, fresh vegetables and fruits.
So that's the one that consumes the most power.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's the same thing for me. Just to have power to keep my food cold and have fresh foods, you almost have to have refrigeration. Mm-hmm. And that does require quite a bit of power. And this is even a 12-volt fridge, though, right?
It's a 12-volt, only 12-volt. I didn't want to have to open the wall and do something for propane or whatever. I like simple.
Right, like a 3-way fridge.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was more simple for me to hook up a 12-volt directly.
But you've got more than enough space in this small refrigerator. Like when you pack it out, how long can you go?
Oh my God. Now it's been 12 days that I'm here, and I didn't do grocery beside buying milk with you last time.
Right.
We went in the city, but actually I had 10 days of fresh food, and I can go more, I think.
Okay. So what about your water? So it looks like you've got 3 or 4 water tanks underneath here?
Yeah, I have 15 gallons of water, fresh water, and 5 gallons of dirty water that I empty from time to time. But since I'm not using a lot of water each day, approximately 1 gallon per day, because I keep my water during the day in that little bowl here,
mm-hmm.
So I use
you try to reuse it.
Yeah, I reuse it. I mean, if it's not too dirty, if I clean the floor, maybe I will not reuse it for my dishes. But
well, I would hope not.
You understand? Yeah, okay. I have a little 12-volt water pump. Actually, I have 2 because I had also a system of hot water on demand that was there, but I did have to change it because I didn't have that fridge originally, so I had to move things and make room for that.
Right.
So I don't have room now for the hot water thing, but...
So you don't use any hot water except for what you heat up on purpose with propane or butane?
And the hot water I take is only for cleaning myself, actually, because for the dishes, I don't feel I need it.
Okay.
Unless it's very greasy or something like this, but it's pretty rare.
Okay. And this 15 gallons, you say you're using it for about, you're using roughly a gallon of water per day.
Well, that's what I was
estimated.
Using. Yeah.
So you can basically stay out boondocking for 2 weeks, essentially, every time you fill up your water jugs.
Yeah, 2 weeks, and I think I could do more.
Yeah, because you're not always drinking water. Sometimes you're drinking beer.
Yeah, but beer gives me the rush to drink more water. But I love also sparkling water. Yeah. I have always sparkling water in my fridge.
So this tabletop and stuff, this was like IKEA?
Yeah, my friend found it for me and he installed it with me. Well, he did most of the job. He helped me a lot. Yeah, because that counter was going up to here and I had a double sink here.
Okay, so now let's talk about, because I don't see a shower or a bathroom in here at all.
Mm-hmm.
How do you accomplish the two main things that a human being has to do every single day?
No, I don't do that.
You don't do it at all? Well, isn't that convenient for you?
Yeah, I'm so lucky. Okay, I had many systems since the last 7 months, but finally my system that's working right now is a pee toilet. I only pee in this one.
Okay.
And I have a poop toilet.
A poop toilet. So
Yeah.
you have 2 toilets.
I have 2 toilets.
So why did you decide to separate your toilets?
Because I pee a lot, I think. I know. It was getting heavy very fast because in a bag with the wood chips was getting heavy very too fast, and I had to throw it away very too much. Then with my pee, the pee is it's natural. It's okay. It doesn't matter if we put it a little bit here and there in the desert.
Right.
I think.
So you were basically saying that when you were putting in your mulch in the toilet, and then you were peeing on the mulch, it was getting too heavy too fast, and it was making it too complicated or too heavy.
I had to throw it very often.
Frequently, yeah.
So now with only the poop, I put that wood chips, well, it's garden chips.
Yeah, mulch.
On mulch on the top of it, so it doesn't smell, and I can accumulate a little bit.
So to be fair, like I've been in here several times and I've never smelled poop ever.
Okay, good thing.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
So
that's an antique toilet, actually. There's a hole. It was already made like this.
Okay, so an antique.
Yeah, we found that on the street in Montreal.
So you just have a bucket in there, and then when you do your business, you grab some mulch and put it on top.
That's it.
That's it.
That's simple.
And this is a cartridge toilet, so every time you pee and it fills up, you just pull the cartridge out, and then you can take it somewhere and just dump it.
That's it. I could do both in it, but I tried it once for 1 week. It was disgusting because in Montreal we don't have a lot of dump station.
Right.
So I had to do it to my brother's place, and it was not very interesting. He was not so happy.
Yeah, I don't think I would have been either.
Okay, and for the other thing, for cleaning myself.
Yeah.
I heat a little bit of water. I have my little stove here that I bought here in the United States.
Let's see it. Okay. Oh, it's just the Coleman butane burner.
Yeah, that's it. It takes a lot of butane. Right now I'm out of butane actually. So I'm using propane also. I have an old stove, propane stove that I'm still using.
Yeah.
So I heat water a little bit. I put it in the same bowl as my dishes, because in little vans we have to reuse things. Things have
everything has to have multi-purpose.
Multi-purpose.
That's right.
So I take that towel, put my bowl on it, and I do my
little scrubby scrub.
Little bath. So I have one for cleaning myself and one for rinsing myself. I change the water in between.
Yeah.
It's very fine. I think I feel clean and I don't need so much water. Water and shower. Only for cleaning my hair.
Right.
My hair, I don't need to clean them every day.
So then you just go into town once in a while and grab a shower, say like in one of the rest stops, or like in Ehrenberg, we paid like $8 for the shower. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah,
or in Montreal, I have my friends, my family, and the gyms. Oh, I was going to the gym also.
Okay, so you're using gym showers too. Mm-hmm. Okay. So what about your sleeping arrangements then?
So here I sleep. It's my bed.
So it's roughly like a full-size bed?
I had a double bed originally, but I took it off because I had that great idea that I could unfold my bed every day and sit there beside the door that can be open. But finally, I never do it.
It's just too much of a hassle.
I think a bed that stays always at the same place is very convenient and very fun. And also, I can also sit there during the day, read, whatever. I use it also during the day. Yeah, it's just a nice cubby. It's another sofa. Right. I can't stand to make my bed either, so it's just more convenient. Yeah. So this is what, like, your storage up here, you just got... Those are my clothes. So all clothes. Mm-hmm. And then down below, you've got just, like, extra storage. Yes. So extra propane. Looks like, that looks like your diesel reservoir. Yes, this is my diesel reservoir for my heater. For your heat. Yeah, you've got a Chinese diesel heater. Well, right now we can see it's almost empty. But because I don't use it a lot here. Yeah, I was living in Montreal up to, -5, 10 degrees Celsius, which is, I don't know in Fahrenheit, but it's under freezing. And I was fine. I have that sleeping bag, which is really good, and when I'm in there, I don't need to heat so much. So generally, at least out here, you've just not even been using the heater at all. I've used it twice. But you basically just stay under some warm blankets,
and you throw on some extra clothes in the morning when it's a little chilly, and then take them off as it warms up.
And I try to positionate my bus on the side where the sun will be able to heat also through the windows.
Right.
So right now it's heating. Even it's too much. I have to open the windows.
The windows, yeah, to let a little bit of the heat out. And then as far as like where you spend most of your time, you basically just sit outside and enjoy the weather.
Yeah, outside is really nice in the desert. I mean, it's a little bit dry, but I like to be under the sun. I really enjoy the sun. And yeah, the landscapes are very
beautiful. Yeah, that's for sure. What would be like your ultimate message to anyone that's potentially thinking about going and being a hobo out here in the middle of nowhere? Are you enjoying it?
Me, I enjoy it a lot. I'm a city girl, actually. I lived in city in Montreal for more than 20 years now. I like all the convenience and all the action and all the thing that goes, all the distractions we can have, restaurants.
Yeah.
For me, it's really good, actually, that I'm here, so I don't spend so much money.
Yeah.
And yeah, I like that quiet zone. Sometimes it's very, very long, and I have to be creative to find what I will do during the day.
Right.
But I also really enjoy to take time and just read or write, or I'm drawing also a little bit just for fun.
Well, I mean, so you had some months where you were able to basically live in like a relative's driveway or somewhere really close to all the conveniences. Do you think that helped you kind of prepare to be out here in the middle of nowhere, knowing that it's not that big of a deal not to be hooked up to anything?
No, it's not. No, I prefer that because I visit people that are in campgrounds, and well, the one I saw was very. The neighbors were like
right on top of each other.
Yeah, they were all on top of each other. It's all that because they want to be hooked up to water and electricity. I don't. For me, it doesn't.
It's not worth it.
That's it.
Not worth it.
I really prefer to be peaceful and not have a lot of neighbors around. And
but you're not scared.
Well, at the beginning, I was scared even in my city in Montreal, and I'm not scared in Montreal. Actually, Montreal for me is a very safe city, but at the beginning I was scared a little bit to sleep in the middle of all those windows, and we never know if there is somebody that is that has no good intentions that would do something. But I think in life that could happen also in an apartment or anywhere.
Right.
So we have to get rid of fear, or I mean, I don't know what to say. Sorry.
rise above fear, and yeah, it's the only way.
Thank you. I like the way I speak in English, like I look like a 6-year-old girl. It's very funny. One thing I would like to say is, if you have that dream to live that way or have a van or that kind of thing, don't wait that it's perfect. My bus is far away from being perfect. There's rust. I could work on many things. I could be a little bit more comfortable or whatever. I could improve many things. But I think the best thing I did is to do it, and now I know my needs a little bit more. I know what I want to change, and I will be able to improve or to change the vehicle actually, because maybe it's not the one I want. So.
All right, guys. So that's Élöik and her Skoolie from Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Thanks so much for watching yet another riveting episode here on the Avion Awesome channel. I'm your host, Mark Puckett, and I'm going to see you guys again the next one. Peace.